beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Already gone.
هلا بالحلو شلونك؟ بعدين 3D سراوند سيستم امان سامعني انت ولا لا؟ تمام حط لك سراوند سيستم عشان الوضع يحلو. هذا وين رايح معلم؟ تمام لا والله كنت ببلش بالثانية دخلت فيه وراح بس ألن نفسه ألن نفس الشخصية اللي تلاقي. بس يا أخي في شيء غلط في الصوت. في شيء غلط في الصوت. Motions enable sensitive controller graphics audio. انت شو كتبت؟ بس مبهدلينه مشلح وماشي وبركض. عملت الاف بي اس فيها 30 وخليتها 1028 ما خليتهاش 4K عشان تشغل على الموبايل بهني بالجهاز. اعمل شير عندك اذا حد عندك على اليوتيوب. يلا هانتنج سيزون. خلص سمعت. امين على الفيسبوك او وشي. هيك عن الصوت. نعم يا حلو.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
Good. How are you? سمعت أهلي.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
FBI's.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit! Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I went to a quote.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Let's
I wanna see the body.
take a look.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since...
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. I need to think through the facts of the case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Goal to goal, okay.
Worth taking another look.
Push it forward. Okay, me too. Get the.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Heck.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
نروح من هون.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
وين راح العرس؟
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
شو مي عرس؟ أول شي خلينا نشوف هون في شيء.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You got time?
Let's just see. Shall we?
Potter. وجهك يا محترمي.
I need something to cut this.
You need something to cut that. Okay. Need something. What the hell? يا رب سترك يا الله. أيوه.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
طيب.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Okay.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
تمام.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Okay. كيف نفتح عاد؟ Where's the open question? All the questions. كذلك. اوكي.
Nah.
ايه هذا هون. اضرب.
Nope.
Hello.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists.
Sorry about the back. Killer. Okay. Did you sleep? Not yet? It's alright.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
طيب نفتح الكيس من جديد. اوكي.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
طيب.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
بزبطش والله ما لازم يكون عندي 1000 مشترك بس تويتر ويوتيوب.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
والله مش ظابط عندي، بس بعطيني
Nightingale went missing.
بس بعطيني يوتيوب وتويتر، ما بعطينيش خيار ثاني. بجوز على الفايف، على الفور بزبط،
Certainly fits
بس على الفايف لا، ما فيش في الاوبشنز
Makes me
فيها.
wonder what was
I
going
think في
on
شغله
right
لازم
here.
اعملها.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
هاي الالان ويك. اوكي
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
خلاص
Was it from
ميتا.
camera?
اوكي لازم ننزل ميتا. اها اوكي. على البلاي ستيشن صح؟
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
اوكي والله بجوز بنزل نفسه على البلاي ستيشن فيسبوك. I think so.
Robert Nightingale,
نجربها بعد
ex-FBI,
ما اخلص.
came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
بعرف بس مش لاقيه على الفيسبوك. على الفور كان بس على الفايف لا. فاستغربت والله ليش، بس I think في شغله جديده. وشو اخبارك يا حلو؟
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13.
صح
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they... Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual.
صح.
And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why? Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
It's dark.
He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
خلاص يعني شو بدي اعمل هيك مش فاهم انا.
This mug always cheers me up.
طيب العرس الثاني شو ارجع.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
What the hell? Okay.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
وين الليك عاد؟
Wait, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campground, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. They were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
طيب يلا
It's kind
انصرف.
of creepy though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot.
Barefoot. بعدين عاد.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
أسكنكم questions. طيب.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm, like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
بدك اطلعك هيك ادور على شغلات زي هيك الفايلز وهاي ولا هيك اللعبه كلها؟
Either he dropped
وات
this
ذا هيل
page,
اذا كان زي هيك.
or the killers left it for us.
ما نعرف هذا راح. وين راح المحترم هذا؟
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
واو. بدك تمشي ولا اروح لحالي يعني؟
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
I like.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
طيب.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
All right.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
عود عليك هيلك. شيء على الخارطة هذا لازم كل لعبة هيك فايلات بدي احط ولا مش فاهم انا؟ ما كانش شكل لعبة زي اول. الخارطة هي الخرطين. انا هسه وين هاي ليك؟ انا هون. لسه رحت هون. اوكي. شو القول هذا؟ What happened to... اوكي. شوف من هذا. لا بس توتالي متغيرة كاملة يعني. كثير متغيرة مش كثير مغيرينها. توتالي ديفرنت يعني.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
We'll see.
Yes, you do.
فيش علامات عليه كان ولا شيء وانا. يعني.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Yes, sir. I did. Lost that shit. هي هسه تحرك الأخ. وين بتاع؟ على الساين يمين. شلون؟ يلا رن ويا اهرب من هون.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Yo. طيب مش فاهم يعني شو بده مني هذا. هون خلصنا هاي. احط اشوف نرجع لل watching us يا طلعت كل شيء بالجثة. كمان هذا العرض طلع لي منه. هيها.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his those words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
اوكي روح على الجست على العرس. اظن في شيء ثاني هون. طيب هاي خصل الشحن تاعها هون شوي. هسه شو الاكونت انا؟ اوكي يا اخي اوكي طيب اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. خلصنا اثنين. خلينا نشوف هون. طيب شو في؟
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Something else. I got it. Oh yeah.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
يلا check around. Check around. Check around. شوف هيك.
A creepy twig sculpture?
ايه؟
هاي كاميرا قديش CCTV. هاي كاميرا CCTV.
35.
35?
Yeah.
35 the big. Because he needs buy because he will go to work if they have a small kid.
Just let me know when you want some.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
هاي مثلثين.
You remind me of a dream I had.
مثلثين. مثلثين تحت بعض. مثلثين عكس بعض. مثلثين جنب بعض. جنب بعض عكس بعض. اوكي مثلثين تحت بعض. ايوه مثلثين عكس بعض تحت بعض عكس بعض. اوكي شلون شو والله جنب بعض وتحت بعض. تحت بعض عكس بعض.
I'm getting flashbacks. Red Armor, Ohio.
Sure.
Okay.
The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Oh, كمان هيك. كمان hid the body. الشغلة الثانية كمان هون. كمان كمان اوكي. Okay, wash your hands. Okay, wash your hands. Or take the kitchen. Or take a nap. Okay. تكون وحدي بالمطبخ. وين الصور؟ Take the kitchen out with the refrigerator. Okay. هاي بتكون الثانية. هاي. مثلثين. Wash your hands. Take a nap. Okay. Wash your hands.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera?
هاي واحد. هاي اثنين.
This whole mountain used to be an active volcano.
Imagine
the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in a gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Okay. هاي هيك. وهاي هيك مثلثين. اوكي واش هاند تكون واش هاند مثلثين عكس بعض. مثلثين wash hand take kitchen take nap. اوكي هاي wash your hand لا اوكي kitchen هاي kitchen اوكي wash hand okay take nap kitchen vegetables فولو سمعنا انت وينك رحت؟ wash your hand take the kitchen off the fridge take a nap take a nap اسمع هاي شو رحت على المطبخ وورا الثلاجة وبالغرفة بس مش صح ما هم كاتبين بالورقة انه بدي اروح على المطبخ اشوفها وورا الثلاجة وعند المغسلة في واحدة و شو 830 مش رقم هذا الصور مالك اوكي فولو اوكي واش هاند بدك في صورة شو بتحكي مش رقم يا مش رقم هاي مش رقم يعني صور مثلثات تيك انا اوكي ارجع الغرف اخر واحدة بتكون شرب يا عرس هاي مثلثين جنب بعض
She's 14, Casey.
Okay.
مثلثين جنب بعض
What do I get her?
Get her a book.
وهاي اللي ورا الثلاجة
Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
الجيتار واشنج هاند ايش هون مش مطبخ طبعا في الحمام بده يكون واشنج هاند اشوف لا هي انا غلطان هصورها بس عشان ما انساش خلص انحلت المعضلة اوكي عشان الصورة هاي فتح كل هلا didn't take anything you went on of the انقلع هاي الصورة كمان يلا let's go there هاللويا نروح على الكيتشن هون اكس
Found all I can here. Time to
Thank
properly
you.
examine the body. See what I can find inside.
لقيت الحل اخذته
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
اوكي نروح الفارس وين راح المعلم واو وين راح المعلم هذا الضواي وينها فيش ضواي وين الضواي I don't see it دسيت خلص اوكي خلينا ندور على الحج هذا بس النفر يا اخي بقصي اللعبه ليش بيختفي هذا ابن العرس وينه وين راح المعلم اوكي كان هون هو استغفر الله العظيم هيو.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Yes, I got lost.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
ASP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after
As
Deer
visible
Fest.
as.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
شكرا.
Thanks.
Take the car back. The bridge.
Let's get the car.
For-
Drive to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
كده كار وين الكار عاد هسه؟ اوكي على الخرطة هذا. عمي مختفى وينه؟
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Yummy.
Casey hates the endless jokes.
Yummy.
Having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books.
Okay.
But he really hates the movies.
Okay. صار فيه يلا يا منبه.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for
Oh,
us
wait.
to find.
اوكي. بحكي له روح على السيارة وبعرفش اوديه احكي له رجعها بس بعرف شلون ارجعها عنده ولا مبتكر بحكي له بس هيها يا بس هاي الفايلز
Let's drive back
مان.
to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
What the heck?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field
والله
office?
جرافيك
I'll park there anyway.
جرافيك
I
جرافيك
want to
والله.
walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
لا اله الا الله.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
انت عارف ما بحبش فيها بازل ولا كيف؟ Oh dear.
Cute.
ما زالوا ما يصيدونه.
The
What?
FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Aaron Link coffee the man.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
يا شايف والله. حسينا.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex.
ما عنديش طولة بال في البازل هذول تاعونها الفايلز وصار ايش؟ I was told her.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Action.
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases.
لسه ما طلبوش الأكل.
The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
Saga
That's us.
Anderson.
I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Can you tell me?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy.
شب اسكت.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and...
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Thank you. Thank you, amigo.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Tell them. Not touching these rural types to me.
Rest easy, buddy.
Weapons. Harnesses with them.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
اخبط. اخبط. اوكي we'll see. we'll see يا اميجو. شوف هذا شو بده هنا هيك اكس.
That's it.
That's it.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Okay. تمام. I think we'll be right now, so.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
اطلع. Quick move.
I can't get through this.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Good. يا حبيبي.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
أنت يا عرس.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
The passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives are fleeting.
And they end, in the end, they end.
لا بدك تلف البلد كلها شكلك.
A pretty nice day to be working
سبيكر راديو. وين الراديو؟
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose.
بحكيش اصلا ما رحت له. طب وين مناجت؟ انا مش فاهم هسه. راح بلاي ستيشن. سكر الباب. في حدا هون انت بنحكي معه؟
So, how's that mystery business of yours going?
You did. Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping?
See you around.
بلاي ستيشن مسكر.
Can't believe that happened.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
اعطيني اياها اعطيني اياها.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
ايوه.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
يا رب. Link. طيب Out of order. Out of orders.
All set?
يلا
You
حبيبي.
guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
He's good.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse's downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We
You
appreciate
know what ياد هذا نفس البوليس ستيشن بالجزء الأول نفسه أخوه.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other
هو
towns this
تنصرف.
way this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm
نفسه
qualified
ها؟
to perform examinations. Yes.
والله نفسه
Something
هو.
about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
بدك تضلك تمشي زي هيك؟ أنا تعبت زي ما بمشي.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
تعال يا
I'll
عرس.
start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text.
هاي
A tattoo?
اثنين.
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
وهاي الهارت.
Can't make it out.
مقص أقص.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
يلا على الكيس. على الكيس يا حبيبي. على الكيس يا دنايا. وينه؟ يس.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
طيب. لا بس هاي مسخينة يعني هاي ملهاش داعي.
Chest wound is cause of death.
Gotcha.
But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
يا حلو بس مشكلتها الفايلز هاي بتضايق منها. يا بدك تروح تحط فايلز تجي فايلز يعني ملهاش داعي.
found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy.
ألان هسه مش مبين باللعبة.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
Shit, what the heck? Sure. ولع دور ولع.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Sure. Sure.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon.
No shit.
Page said to get into the light.
Okay, so I set the light, bright pink. Okay, it has to stay in the light. Okay.
He can't see me in the light.
Yeah, that's it.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay, so
Gotta move. Now.
روح يا بنت العرس. آه! وين المسدس؟ بالغرفة الثانية ما هو؟ إذا فوت من هون يعني أوكي. Got you. I will find you. I will find you. Find you.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the
والله أنا شايف شيء زعلتني هي. أنا أضو الضوء وأخلع من هون. أيوة أهرب.
Go.
Fuck you بالصح. Son of a gun. هذا كله chapter 1 shit.
He didn't have a heart,
Took the case.
but he still got up. The page
How about
predicted
Casey?
all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just Disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
عم بعيد chapter 1 صار لي ساعتين بلعب فيه. What happened to...
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Monsters.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Look around.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap, finding a way in. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light.
اطلع خلص اختك كذا. طيب.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
All right, checking.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of monster, and their office is down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's
Oh,
terrible.
cool.
We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
تعالوا هاي الخص اختي.
Verifying.
Oh dear, I haven't. Oh
Shit,
dear.
طبعا جد.
I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Bear. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best copyright
تعرف كيف عاملين فيديو زي
by
fuck.
Copy World Magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions.
مع السلامة. طب خلص هيك كفي.
We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And
Okay.
we'll take you anywhere.
جيت من هون. وين التليفون؟
The scenic Elderwood National Park.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Someone will be right with you.
هات ويبنز هات.
Take it easy.
وين التليفون هذا؟ تتذكر مرحلة هذاك لما تمسك التليفون بترد عليه تغير المدينة إذا تتذكر.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter?
أشوف المساجين.
I'm at my wit's end with you.
Going down. I can feel it. Let me out.
عشان محبوس العرس هذا.
I like throwing you in jail every other day. No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me?
لا تمسك التليفون بترد عليه بتغير المدينة. هذا بسمر ماله زعلان.
Sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy.
وين التليفون زين راح؟ تذكر هون كان. وين سمع هون التليفون؟ هون؟ لك وين التليفون؟ ايه
It's not opening.
اوف شو وين امه؟ خلص هيك يعني؟
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP.
ASAP.
We'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
طيب between location أنا كارتين عاد.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return to.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what happened. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
شغال عندي على اتش دي ار سيجنال. هاي ال 4000 بكسل.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
About all the
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual.
يعني فيها سكيب ما عنديش طول بال اسمع. يلا وين؟ انا سفيل.
We've seen this
لعبتني العبدي هاي ايوه.
Good eye.
Good shit man. طيب كيس أليكس ساندرز اوكي والله كيس سكر خلاص اقص يا.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just...
A lot of shit, man. Shit.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
طيب
These stashes could contain clues about the cult.
هاي الخرائية بحبهاش فيها. شايف؟ Good. والله مش على أهم شي فيها، بس يا أخي يا رنا مش عاجبني وضعنا هيك. يا حبيبي شاهد بدك تعمل هيك. يعني شو جبرني أنا أحط الخريطة هي هون.
Makes sense. Think.
ايش هي for later؟ اوكي. اوكي هي كمان. اوي. اوكي هذا فينش هون. صورة.
Think, Saga.
ساقا ماقا. ساقا ماقا. هيها احكي يا اخي وين راح؟ You're right. You're right. مش داير بقى ازيح الشاشة. بس اشوف الموضوع فكر هذا. لا هيك عويصة صارت، دير بالك 7000 فايل يا زلمة. يا اسرع اسرع دير بالك. هون قال شو بس بوست بي هذا هون. لا الاخبار
That's not right.
هيك خلاص. Case over I think. تعال عرض.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone up.
That concludes our debate on whether...
شو معلم؟ What the hell؟ ده هنا يا راجل.
Bare feet.
تعال على بيتش هاي. والله حلو. هاي نوات بدها الفي ار هاي. ايوه قرحون برمشاين عيناين. خلاص هاي. What are you looking for? وين في ثلاجة هون أصلا؟ أنت قصدك وين القلب مش موجود هون؟ وين في هذا الفريجيديتر اللي هون هذا؟
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
أنت قصدك اللي عليك صورة؟
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
أروح أسعليك يعني؟ بس نرجع هسه نعرف كيف نرجع عاد يا حبيبي. المشكلة مش في الليك، المشكلة في الرجعة هسه. خلينا نحط الطريق. يقسم لك هون. الرين. الفكر الخارطة هاي وينها؟ كيف اسمع، في طريقة نفتح الخارطة غير من هنا؟ يعني ليش بحكي لك إذا ما في شيء غلط في اللعبة. عاملين هيك يا أخي. هروح أرجع 1000 مرة. أوكي أنا هنا بدي أكون هنا. أوكي طيب يلا تمام. عشمال بالنص. لا بعرف I know. اعطوني بازل كمان يلا. نص هون على الشمال صح؟ جاتش. والله ما عرفتك. والله ما عرفتك، صار تفكر ولك. زبط. طيب هسه وين اخذ الليك هذا؟ طيب هسه ليك يا معلم، الليك وشو بيك. اوكي غلط يا حج غلط. غلط دي.
Maybe I should call David. See how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just
ها
feel
معلم.
bad being gone so long. I've never taken a case this far from
ايش
me.
هو؟
They can manage without you for a few days.
استنى بطلت تفتح بنت العرس. هاي فتحت. حطيت الليك وين؟ مش مكتوب الليك. وين الليك؟ هين على التلفزيون. خلنا بعدها هيك. الليك اللي قدامي هذا. اوكي I got you. بحكي معاك يلا سامعك يلا. هذا اللي موجود فيه الاف بي اي. اوكي هذا وينه هذا البيت الصغير؟ انو واحد عليه دويره؟ اللي عليه استفهام ها؟ هاي اللي فاتح لي جوجل ماب شايف انت؟ طب طفي عندك اليوتيوب اسمعني سامعك مني. انسى الميوت هسه انت. شوف لي هذا اللي عليه دويره هذا الماركر ايش مكتوب عليه؟ مش شايف. اوكي هذا الستور مكتوب على الجنرال ستور. طيب اسمع من فاتح هذا لايف احكي منيح ها. اللايف متاخر صوت. خلاص انسى بعدين يلا سلام. اوكي
This is a good case so far, don't you think?
Bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting.
Machine guns. هيك على اليمين.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here? There's another lunchbox. The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
شرموطة.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far. What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
تعبت يا زلمة. تعبت والله شماله هذا الثاني.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested.
طب عالم بيطلعش على يلعب ولا كيف؟
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk.
يما. اوكي.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
اوكي. طيب شو نعمل اخته هذا؟
No. I need to find the witch's hut.
هسه هذا الهارت هون وينه؟ الساين هارت هون. هون اوكي. هنا بس نروح هنا. اوكي ما لمك.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson.
Get the light working.
I saw something in the woods.
Working in
Probably
the
just a
woods.
deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
This fuse is busted.
شو هذا؟ وش ده؟ لك في مكان. لا هاي تراش معها زبالة. تراشي هذا. لوك دور. هذا شوف الماب عندي شايف؟ مين الماب؟ وين بالضبط اللي بدي اروح عليه الهارت هذا وين موجود؟ اقرأ لي في عندك الاف بي سي. طيب روح هذا. ثواني شوي بس. خليه من عندي فاتح عشان تكبر الشاشة عندي بس.
اوكي.
يلا العب. شو هسه؟ مش شايف واضح. قرب على الشاشة. مع الفاضي يا اخوي مش هتبين معك. طب انت مش شايف عندك على اليوتيوب؟ لا بديش لايف انا مش مبين انه. بكرب على الشاشة. ضوء مش حيبين ضوء. إضاءة عالية عندي. شايف إضاءة عالية عندي على الفاضي. أنا مش شايف أصلا، مش حتبين معك. خلاص انسى. هسه ندور عليها. وين البيت؟ هو بيت ايش، دائري يعني ولا ايش هو؟ مش فاهم، اشرح لي انت. اوكي طيب يلا لايف الحين احكي لك. اوكي يلا. البيت هذا الكبير اللي فيه باب مسكر. كوخ. اوكي اوكي اوكي. عرفت. صح خلاص هيو. عرفته. يلا. لسه ما دخلتوش هذا، انا بدي اشوف كيف راح اسيبه. اوكي فهمت عليك. خلص هسه بروح اشوفه. يلا سلام.